Tobe Davis here with another Agave Spirit Sip-osium, and today we're going to be discussing that drinking etiquette known as the toast. Assist me on a flight of fancy. First, our flight takes us to Gdansk, Poland, right by the Baltic Sea. You're in a grog shop in Gdansk. You've been swilling the Tyskie lagers, when all of a sudden one of your friends says, "Hey, let's do a shot of bison grass vodka." So the waitress brings the tray around, everybody takes their glass, and you say, "Nostrovia." Coconut. Nostrovia, which means to your good health. Next, our flight takes us to Guanajuato in central Mexico, the land of legends. You're in a raucous cantina. You've just dined sumptuously on plates of mole, puerco pibil, street rice, street corn. The cervezas have been flowing. And suddenly, you start playing that most iconic of all Mexican drinking games, Salma Says. About 3 rounds in, somebody goes, "Salma says, do a shot of mezcal." So everybody takes their copita, you lift it and you say, "Salud." Which again means health. Or you could say, "Arriba, abajo, al centro, y par dentro." If you're not into the whole brevity thing, which means up, down, in the middle, and right down the old tamale hole. Next, our flight takes us to the Pacific Rim, Pan-Asia, Les Grossman's province. You're in a boozery in Jakarta, Kuala Lumpur. The Sapporos have been flowing, and someone says, "Hey, why don't we do a shot of soju? Rice or barley vodka." They bring a tray of drinking bowls around. You raise your glass and you say, "Yam sang." Which means, in Cantonese, drink to victory. Or you could use a Japanese exclamation of "kanpai," which means dry that sucker. In each of these cases, what you've done is you've done a toast. You're toasting something. Not cheersing. There is no cheersing. Cheersing is not a thing. There never was cheersing. Don't you understand that? You don't cheers something, you toast it. Cheers is what English-speaking nations say when they toast. They say cheers. Cheers is an exclamation, not a verb. And you know how this got started? I'll tell you how it got started. One of these brain-dead reality shows where a bunch of millennials sit around with their baseball caps on backwards, swilling Jaeger out of red Solo cups, doing some weird round-robin do-si-do to see who's going to sleep with who. And one of them, during one of the episodes, goes, "Dudes, let's cheers something." "All right, bro. What are we cheersing?" Right then, the floor director could have taken the matter into his own hands and said, bro, you're toasting. You're not cheersing." But they didn't do it. They let it go. And suddenly everybody's going, "Oh, let's cheers something." What are we cheersing? It's not a thing. Don't you get that? You're toasting. You've always been toasting. There is no cheersing. So please, for your sake, as well as mine, when you want to celebrate something with a beverage, it's toasting, not cheersing. What would the patron saint of potables, W.C. Fields, say about this? I'll tell you what he'd say. He'd give it a resounding "Godfrey Daniel." Or he might say Wilbur T. Fauché in the parlance of our time. But it's toasting. There is no cheersing, people. So please, stop the cheersing. You just sound like a damn fool. This is Tobe Davis saying, sayonara.